Now let's see what EXTRASALT have decided to throw at ASTRALIS. They're going to be looking to see what sticks. Been very impressed with their pickup of Fang. 18 years of age and already managing to play and have huge highlights. No silencer on Magisk's pistol, so at least a little bit of a discombobulation. And it's come together.
Dupree with a nice shot there. Sonic will fall.
Wow, Zipex couldn't have any more information, and bloodshed come his way. He does get 2 of the 3 required. Fang's space not going to be able to deny the plant necessarily if they could retrieve it. Marky and Fang, the 2 new additions. Only Fang. And that is falling into ramp to return fire, and it's a dream spray. 3 with Zipex there, who was very low, might I add, and the very reason Magisk rotated in as and when he did. Sonic being pushed, playing around the smoke, and he's well aware that there's a hunt coming in, and that was the element of surprise he needed. Manages to grab himself 1 of the 4, and even worming his way out of the ramp fight, so he'll be happy with that. Knows Zipex caught a dink early, so he might just want to try and push the issue there and land a stray bullet with his dynamic MP9 or Tech 9.
Yeah, this one here, any more damage that Sonic can do is great. You know, the fact that they've grabbed 2 kills in this one already, still plenty of time to look for 1 more. HP the biggest issue, but the dink, this is what we want to look for, is the executes of EXTRASALT. JT is a massive utility nerd, and they're into top. Yeah,
but are they? The molly is perfect, completely keeps them at bay. He's even considering a wallbang, a resmoke for Squeak. And they're going for a top pop. Magisk is contesting nicely. Alongside for the ride is Glaive, and it's perfect. Only 1 remains.
A big green. They're going to be so hard to predict, ASTRALIS.
Yeah, it's just going to be one of the teams that everyone had a good read on, transitioning into being the one that no one has a read upon. They are going to start pivoting Decon in the presence of that AWP. It makes sense. It's the only avenue that does potentially hold weight and water. Dupree, however, tucks into dark, completely concedes radio control.
Lots of moving parts here. You can see and hear these rotations. So very noisy business. Dupree in an awkward spot for the AWP.
Yeah, he's got the sound cues at the doors. Knows when he'll have to address them. Nice find, but Zipex should have done enough. Marky falling down now to the Glaive rotation. Sonic dreaming of a plan. Dreaming of what their legacy. Now it's like, well, people are expecting us to fail, and they used to relish in that. They used to relish in people not expecting them to be able to stay at the top. Now, perhaps that doubt will drive them further forward. It's up against EXTRASALT, who have been having their fair share of scalps here on European soil. JT, though, oh, saved by the bell, saved by the Marquee headshot. They'll get across now. The smoke's deployed, enables full passage to Secret. The rotates will be forced, and already at a man disadvantage. This is shaping up to be a potential first round. I say that, though. JT and Sonic already well under 50. And Dupree's holding this line. OC should be a dead man.
Oh, he's lost it now.
Didn't spot him, yeah. Nice. This is a real chance now. Missed shot from Dupree as well. Zipex is going to be hyper aware of this. Being pushed on. Oh dear, OC, sound cues galore. They know they've lost track of him. Zipex is already extended into a 4v4.
Only 35 seconds for this, running out of time here, EXTRASALT.
Yeah, it's just going to have to be a top pincer, isn't it? And Dupree seems so very ready to pull the trigger. They do bait him in. And 2 have crossed. This is it. This is the next frag. The next frag determines it all, and it's Magisk pushing to Hut. JT has not enough in the tank. Had Bubsky previously, now Magisk playing up above, elevated position, and it's perfect fight on that Z-axis for anyone coming out Hut. Don't drop off, whatever you do. Okay, he has fallen into the flames. They're testing ramp, and Zipex, nice. Good for the first headshot, and now completely evaporates. He does not need to contest, but they're very fast and hot on his heels. Another headshot presents itself. Can't convert. It's Bubsky and Dupree that can, though, and Marquee doing anything alongside OC. They managed to get themselves into a 2v2. Just by the skin of their teeth, and the trade from OC. Magisk spotted on the cross decon. Marquee is a sitting duck for that nade. Oh, it's perfect. Magisk, you beast.
It's just going to be curious to see how they tackle this going forward, right?
Bang.
Let's see how many he can get. Give us another one, Dupree. There we go. Easy as you like. Now, for those not too familiar with Dupree, there was an event where he actually had to do the AWPing. I think Device was sitting this out. This is many years ago now, but it was on Mirage. I think it was a Blast event. It was the best of ones that they were doing back there. And he had a bit of a field day because there's a big difference.
Imagine new Astralis versus new NiP. It's Stockholm and Device is not wearing an Astralis jersey.
Oh, they're just getting mauled, Alex.
Yeah, this one's an absolute open and shut case. We're at 1 minute 35 as EXTRASALT find their first in now a 2 versus 4.
It's not looking good by any means.
It's just so suffocating, and I can empathize. I can put myself into the shoes of EXTRASALT, where it just feels like every round starts off at a disadvantage. You never get to initiate your game plan that came out of the mouth of your leader. It's always going to have to be something reactive to this hyperactive Astralis CT side, and here's a perfect example of the hyperactivity. Magisk wants lobby info, and it may cost him his life. Yeah, punished for his ignorance and his very laissez-faire approach. He's actually now being joined by the entire CT squad. They're pushing lobby. They're going round the world. OC could be behind them both here. One, not the second. Close, but got hurt. But now they've lost Glaive. This could be it. Bubsky needs a double and provides it alongside with Magisk. JT's the one to double up. Now they have a man advantage. Even more so, dupreeh thrust into a 1v3. He's already managed to equalize the odds somewhat. Needs more, 20 seconds. Bombs on OC's back. dupreeh to contest this. He'd have to be vulnerable on the drop down! JT's missed his shot. That Godfang is there. EXTRASALT interact with it. The mollies will fly in. That will be the cue. Flames to come with it, but they've lost Sonic before any of that. Just as the utils dropped, and now they look to drop down vents. They have managed to get the bomb down there. Marky could love and would love a plant here. Fang leading the way. Straight in. Marky to plant safe. Fang to seize as much space as he can. JT was desperate to join the pack, but he's lost his life in the process. This is a perfect position from OC. And oh, there's more. There's more. dupreeh, a perfect rotation. He manages to open up the secret avenue for the rotate down. 2v4, no fun for anyone on this EXTRASALT squad. He'd need a very, very snazzy double here, or even a triple. Magisk is the first victim, needs a second quickly, and Marky provides. You're right. That no kit's gonna cost him. Zipex no with a scout. Couldn't do anything, and dupreeh's on the way out. There you have it, 2v4 from the two new additions. Marky and Fang put a third on the board.
Sharp shooting there as well, just lopping off a couple of heads and securing an important round. That saved M4 from dupreeh. How long is he gonna get?
Casio. JT, however, hello.
That was the M4. That's already been dropped right now, so the biggest gun out of the picture. That's actually a huge find. I think a lot of the pressure, a lot of pressure just from that one kill has been alleviated. A big part of this is, hey, let's find the saved M4. Well, that's on the floor.
Oh, perfect chance. Nothing to report. P250, close quarters. Satisfying kind of dismount, but silence is broken as Zipex actually does manage to find a frag and the bomb. Just a USP, no less, and a very loud hunt as the bomb's picked up. Marky, careful now. Thank you.
Yeah, this one should just peter on out now. It's just Bubsky left. The dink's good. The pickup of the AK would have been better, but OC
he's deploying his util. He's keeping them honest. Someone's going to have to respond. Nice catch just as he's fallen off. Bubsky does go down. Magisk vulnerable, but does well to find a second on the same mag. And with backs turned, Zipex can punish. Solid top site holder. 1v3 presented to JT. Magisk got so many options. Oh, the timing, we just so well. Manages to find Marky on main. There's more up there in the rafters, even trades. They're not checking. dupreeh close quarters on the AWP, and there they go. It's not going to slow them. dupreeh's down, ready and waiting. That's a big find. Hello, hell. Could open up an option to the top site.
Ladder's very, very open right now. This would be the pivot. You look at the rotation for Astralis. It's Bubsky to deal with this, and he is out of position. We'll have to mantle up and over. Glaive now trying to deal with the lost space as well. And if EXTRASALT just want to hit the brakes right now with a minute 15 on the clock, they can. Corralled with JT's call back towards the lobby. OC has himself that AUG. They have a molly. If they come out squeaky, smoke main, molly CT vent, that is going to allow you to focus top hut, bomb boxes, rafters. That's one avenue they can go for. And if they hit too much, let's say, of a wall, they can drop down the vent. So there's still a chance here for EXTRASALT, even though they are operating with much weaker buy. You can see how much respect is being given.
Bubsky's position is perfect to summarize Astralis' mental state. And that's the frag they needed. OC has provided. And now the smoke, now the molly, now the go. It's only Bubsky. Can't put the bullets between the two of them. Simply opens up the site and enables a potential fifth here. EXTRASALT, a two-man advantage as they come up secret. Astralis Dupree and Magisk up against the world.
Smoke for Squeaky here for Dupree. That's one position you want to isolate, and then these flashes have to be perfect.
Fang's got vision. Fang's got first contact.
Oh, gap and smoke too.
Exactly the right timing, and yeah, Dupree's there for the trade, but I'm afraid it's just too much. Extra Assault, they're probably not going to be complaining. They've pulled it off with just the pistols and an AUG on OC. 3 frags from him. He's been kept honest on this T-side nuke, but the CT side is about to commence, and he'll start his magic after the break, because see what the rotation's like from the CTs. Down the vents already, and Sonic gets info, gets more than he bargained for in response, but immediately...
That's all they wanted.
They try and force the rotate. They're trying to catch him out here. They're playing...
Hello, OC.
To exploit, and there is a horrible death for OC. He is the victim. Nice catch, Marky. Learn a bit more about him during the break, and Fang with some good shots.
Needs
if
another.
only he could find one more. Tucked in, they're playing from lobby. They're contesting this nicely. If they can delay that plant, another frag would be great. But now the bomb down.
JT's got the flashes still.
You can hear them. Magisk can really play spoiler here. He has got no Kevlar. They're all opting for that squeaky area. Sonic trying to jump peek. He hasn't synchronized with the Dupree's exposed body yet. Magisk on the flank, though. It's going to be down to this. 1, 2 heads are required. Only the one found. Fang's got enough done. Dupree doesn't have the time, and there's a lovely...
The level of prep and strat that we see out of EXTRASALT, it's pretty damn good.
Well, and in terms of the comparison as well, it's funny you bring up Liquid. I'd consider Marquee to be another one of a similar storyline. This is going to be a... Heavily tagged up Magisk. He does get across, but a comparison between Marky and Stewie in terms of just he was always around the big names in his region. He was playing with them, competing with them in more pickup environments.
Huge shot.
And now with Dupree's equalizing frag and a bomb plant already,
They're
these
so
rifles.
Split. They're so split.
Oh, Lord.
There's 2 players yard still right now for a shot. So they could come in main to vent.
And they will. Bubsky does go down immediately. Zipex is going to be on notice. Dupree going to try and support. They want to contest. They know there's at least 2 coming this way, and Zipex is going to soften them up. He may do it all. Magisk is immediately there for the trade. Awkward. Very awkward. No kit either for OC and Fang, and they're fully committed. Time-sensitive mission, not the 10-second defuse. Fang needed that. One of them needs to get on it now.
Is there time?
And just defend it. Just defend it, and they've done it, and that is a huge win. Win?
I think it's all right. It's going to be very close, but just.
Config's been having a really good few months. Thank you, Brain. We got there.
Dupree's just done a massive entry like Config would do. So it's all come full circle here as JT's dead at ramp. Lower is...
No, not again.
It's open for business. Fang is going to have a hard time defending with the FAMAS from here.
Yeah, he's still paranoid about Secret as well. They might even swing the doors open behind him. This is a lot of space lost. Zipex baits the shot, even converts it. Marky really does have to save the day now for EXTRASALT. And he's not going to get a second look in. Great double peek. You can see Bubsky was there to soften him up from the elevated spot.
Should be a save.
So it seems that EXTRASALT are going to immediately have to rehash their rotations a little bit.
Yeah, because it's this round and the pistol round and where they got beaten in the rotations, right? I know that they ended up winning that pistol round, but OC got a rude shock. And to be fair, ASTRALIS sold that very well. They had 3 players on that pistol go down Secret and then pivot back up. Of course, you're going to be hightailing on the rotations. But right here, as soon as JT died, there was no presence on yard. Otherwise, what's Fang thinking about? And then he is caught in a position where unless he gets that kill, that first kill to Zipex, he's not getting anything done. So that's ASTRALIS, you know, just with that AK
worth checking out. If you're looking to elaborate upon your EXTRASALT fandom, do check out that brutal best of 5.
Oh, someone's already responded to this lower. It's JT tucked on in.
Blind as a bat. Oh, didn't get away. Dupree has got a beeline straight for him. Does tame the spray and initiate what looks like another lost B site. Fang does very well to survive that. Got to play for the retake at this point if they wanted to. Look at that. They've already got Bubsky still in trophy. They always have this little curveball ready to ensure that that rotate is going to be no fun. Oh, not even the save is going to be fun at that point.
It looked like they were already trying to save their EXTRASALT. So another find right there from Bubsky is huge. Zipex is on the hunt. He spots OC towards spawn. So the high alert is out now. If you're ASTRALIS, you might want to get a hunt on, might want to get a move on and see if you can take away a rifle or 2.
But they are bullying them, aren't they?
Yeah, it looked like they got a lot of space way too easy there, didn't it? I know it was a force buy of EXTRASALT, but that's still...
But just by virtue of the fact that they just keep hitting this lower site, like if you're a CT side on Nuke, one thing that's really going to get under your skin is if the fun...
Good info play here, setting up OC for success. Zipex needs to be careful.
Yeah, his entire priority here is just to find one. It's very passive line. JT will research and be found out. The trade of OC. Little disconnected. Marquis very pushed up, but goes down to a long hold from Mages. Something. Need a whole lot more, though. OC in lobby. They know where he is. The bomb's above the ladder, or rather below the ladder. Magisk report that Dupree's got full access should he desire, and up he goes. A back turn. Nice find. Sonic needs another. Oh, great shots. And now OC's there as well. EXTRASALT have turned this round on its head, and now absolutely winnable. Bombs on top site. OC in lobby. And OC peeks straight into Bubsky. Should there be no one behind them? Lovely little corner diagonal, but Marky flash straight through. That's the spirit. Quick find. Oh, but Fang, you gotta find this one. Nice stabilization. He's got the man advantage now. EXTRASALT, dig your heels in. A crucial 8th is on the cards here.
All the toes. Got one. Fang's going to come back in, and this looks like they closed this one down. He's there in time. Sonic's coming too. This could be huge. Yeah, and the utility's very indicative. They'll bait them in, perhaps, with a missed shot from Sonic, and he does pull the trigger. OC needs a repeat. By virtue of the flash, he peeks again. Calls it clear. Fang losing his duel outside, though, and that might spur Glaive towards the top side. Yeah, here comes Astralis. Marky readies his aim. Looking to bring the spice and everything nice. JT sprayed out on Hut. 1 for 1. Good find. Marky's getting hunted, though, and Bubsky does open up the site. Magisk Overwatch with another. Bomb can't be denied. It's planted safe. Close quarters. Maybe Sonic can catch one with a quick flick. The sound cue's enough, and it seals his fate. That's 14. Hands and lobby aggression. Zipex couldn't control it for the second 1.5. As look at them throwing bodies at Vegas right now, dropping down. More to come. Yeah, I mean, Marky maybe, like, if he's somehow anticipating a Magisk T-spawn hold. I mean, look at how grimy this is. Like, he's just tucked into a tight angle at spawn, right? Like, there's frustrating ways to go. This is about to be one for Marky here. Yeah, he's going to try and do silo, and Magisk can just keep it all safe. All safe and sound. As the bomb goes down, no less. Just more EXTRASALT in the wound. You're just going to go, yep, T-spawn. Like, you're not happy about that one whatsoever. Spawn. But this will be the 15th. Guarantee? I put the Jason Moses O'Toole 100% guarantee that this is the 15th round on the board for Astralis. I'd like to see that a bit sooner, Chad. I feel like you really pushed your limits there. Well, for that, with Jason, you got to pay $400 for us to stop it. All right, here it is. Fang, big man, big plan. 13 bullets left as he jukes out with Dupree. Make it 7. Huge advantage for the day. No, not going to be allowed anymore. Dupree punishes on the retreat. Well, they tried that little maneuver right there, EXTRASALT, getting OC up and on top to pick top of silo. If you guys caught that one on the Reddits the other day. He got nothing for his trouble. He lost a teammate. Now he's lost the space, the L-bend. Flash, though. Could be a bit of info from Sonic here. And ahead of it. Ooh, dear. He's completely slipped the net. Dupree does fall. That's a good catch, but they're already into the top site. Oh, and smoke damage found. Magisk just with a couple of blind shots. Half Sonic's functional health pool is losing teammates as well. Glaive has got it all.